Yeah, good morning. Nice peaceful Sunday morning. All good. Yeah, you hear a lot of people say hard work, and if you work really, really hard and train hard, become a professional footballer. And today I'll talk about why hard work and training alone don't guarantee success as a professional footballer. While hard work and dedication are essential for anyone aspiring to become a professional footballer, they are not the only factors that determine success. Becoming a professional footballer is a dream for millions of aspiring players around the world, millions and millions. And you could argue it's one of the most sought after careers. While hard work and relentless training are often touted by, a lot of see the motivational people and some coaches and so on and so forth. And don't get me wrong, it's sort of, I think there's value in listening to different people, and I listen to motivational people and you hear different sort of coaches talk about this as well. But while hard work versus training often touted as being primary success, the harsh reality is that they do not guarantee a career in professional football. You can work as hard as you want. There's many other factors, and I'm going to go into some factors, and these aren't exhaustive, by the way. Just a few things, a few of my own ideas. You might have other ones, and you might want to suggest your ones. But I think it's a competitive landscape. Also the role of natural talent, injuries, physical limitations, the importance of opportunity and exposure, mental toughness and resilience, luck and timing, and obviously the business side of football. And I'll go into these in more detail as the sort of video unfolds as we go along. But football obviously is one of the most competitive industries in the world. For every young player training hard, there are thousands of others doing the exact same thing. The sheer number of aspirants means that even those who have immense dedication and skill often get overlooked. So you've got scouts, you've got coaches, often have to make hard decisions. And luck sometimes plays a role in who gets noticed and who doesn't. The right place, right time, they might look at someone's specific position and timing, and obviously who you know as well. That sort of comes into it too. That can help as well along the way. An important consideration is the limited number of professional opportunities. Even though football is a global sport, and possibly you could make a case that there's possibly thousands of clubs around the world that might play full time. But then you think about the number of players there is, the millions of players there is. So the logic is that there's a number of positions available on professionals. The number of positions available on professional teams is finite. It's a bit like, to use an analogy, if you've got, say, a job and there's 10,000 applicants. I'm not saying that's the same ratio in football, but just to give you sort of an analogy, you got one job, there's 10,000 applicants. They can all work equally as hard, but it doesn't mean they're all going to get the job because there's only one going. So becoming a footballer is a dream of countless young players worldwide. And the harsh reality, only a percentage of those who pursue the dream of becoming a footballer make it. The journey of becoming a professional footballer is highly competitive, requiring not only talent, dedication, resilience. Sometimes you need a bit of luck. And the research that have been sort of touted, you can look at them yourself. But generally speaking, the research statistics indicate chance of becoming a professional footballer are slim. According to data from sports organisations and studies, less than 1% youth footballers will go on to play professionally, specifically. And in well-established leagues, for example, football leagues such as England, it's estimated only 0.012% of lads who play in youth football academies will eventually secure a career in top professional leagues. So the path to professional football typically begins at a young age. Many players start in local clubs, grassroots programs, with the most talented individuals being scouted by academies affiliated with sometimes with professional teams. Even at this stage, the competition is fierce. Football academies may only accept a handful of players each year, and even fewer of these academies players progress to senior professional level. So several factors contribute to the low success rate. First, the physical and mental demands of the sport are significant. Players must consistently perform at an elite level, often sacrificing education, social opportunities, family time to train and compete. Injuries or burnout can also derail a promising career. Additionally, the unpredictability of scouting and selection process means that some talented players may be overlooked. Other key considerations are limited, mentioned before, professional opportunities. There's only so many, and even like, for example, you look at the top leagues in Europe, such as the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, the Bundesliga. They've got strict squad limits, which further reduces the chances for aspiring players. But despite these challenges, many young players continue to chase their dream, driven by passion. The allure of playing in the world's biggest stages. For those who do not make it professionally, football still offers numerous benefits, including physical fitness, teamwork, transferable skills, lifelong friendships. While the percentage of footballers who become professional extremely low, the journey itself can be rewarding in many ways. Aspiring players and their families, I think aspiring players and their families should approach the pursuit of professional football with a balanced perspective, understanding the challenges and embracing the opportunities that come along the way, whether or not that results in a professional career. So let's explore, the role of natural talent and some other areas we touched on before. Other factors, these aren't exhaustive, you might have your own. Although hard work and able to play improve and refine their skills, there's an undeniable element of natural talent required to succeed at professional level. Attributes such as innate ball control, vision, decision-making speed, physical attributes like agility, endurance, speed, often come more naturally to some individuals than others. Without this foundation, even the hardest workers may struggle to compete with those possess talent and dedication. Injuries and physical limitations, no matter how hard you train, injuries can derail a career. Football is physically demanding sport, and even the best preparation, you can have an injury on the field, an accident. Additionally, some individuals may have sometimes genetic and physical limitations that prevent them from reaching elite level. So these factors are often beyond the player's control, making hard work insufficient to guarantee success. The importance of exposure and opportunity. Hard work is only effective if accompanied with the right opportunities. Players can, in certain regions or socioeconomic situations, may have less access to quality coaching, facilities, and competitions. Without exposure to scouts, professional clubs, even those talented and hard-working players can go unnoticed. Networking and being right time, right place often play a crucial role in making it to the top. Mental toughness and resilience. While physical training is critical, the mental side of the game equally important. Professional footballers face immense pressure, criticism, and competition. Not every hard-working player has the mental resilience to handle rejection, setbacks, or the constant demand that goes with the game. The mental strength is a key differentiation that goes beyond physical effort. Luck and timing. The role of luck being a professional footballer can't be understated. Being spotted, the right scout, joining the right academy, even avoiding injuries at critical moments make a significant difference. Timing, such as ability of positions on a team or specific needs of a club, can also influence a player's chance. You've got the business side of football as well. Modern football is much of a business as a sport. Clubs often prioritise players who can generate commercial revenue, fit specific tactical systems, have marketable qualities. This means that decisions about players' career may not always be based on solely hard work, ethic, or skill. While hard work, dedication is essential for anyone aspiring to be a professional footballer, they're not the only factors as mentioned there. So opportunities, mental resilience, physical health, and even a bit of luck, as we talked about. Aspiring players, for me, should focus on improving every aspect of their game while being realistic about the chances, the challenges and uncertainties of the journey. Success in football, like many other areas in life, is a complex blend of effort, ability, and circumstance.